All right, now the fun part. This is the messy part. I'm gonna trim right here, not over my garbage can, because you guys won't be able to see. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this and we're gonna brush it out. I know that looks bulky. I know it does. But we're gonna take care of that. Go ahead and brush it out nice. Brush the top. Brush the bottom. Brush the sides. Okay. Now we're going to slim this thing way down. So just go ahead and start cutting it. You want to cut the sides, you want to cut the top, go into the back. It's going to have a nice, go ahead and start cutting that back. Just go ahead and trim it all down. Another trick I tell us, that you can go ahead and rest your scissors on the eye of the hook there, and it gives you a nice nice round profile at the head. So now we go to the bottom here. We want to get rid of all this here. Pull it out with your fingers. We're going to go ahead and cut that back. Start making the tail. Trying to keep these videos not, under 15 minutes or so. This one might be a little longer. Just because of the trimming. The trimming is what takes so long on this fly. You can see that actually tying it doesn't take long. Get a nice flash in there. Go ahead and just take all that out. So you can see the shape that you're starting to get now. You're starting to get that mullet shape. I like to come back this way, trim all that underneath that hook. Go in there and get that out. Hopefully you guys can see what I'm doing here. Go ahead and take a little bit more of that bulk out of the side. It's just a little still too bulky. Now, with this fly here too, if it's too big for you, if you wanna make it just a little bit smaller, just go ahead and start at the top and just kind of clip that tail away. It'll round off, but if you come from the bottom like that, you start getting in there, you'll make that tail again. Still going to take just a little bit more off these sides here. This thing, it's got real good flash to it. With that EP flash is some of the, but it's my favorite flash to use. I use it on everything. I use a lot of EP fibers. You can make the same fly with the new EP brush, but it doesn't look the same to me. It's close. It's a lot quicker to tie too, but it's just the trimming part that's kind of shake it, see where you're at, so you know now where you need to take some of this out. Now you got a nice mullet profile here. Now this thing looks like a finger mullet. Looks really good. All right. Now I'm going to stick some eyes on here. eyes will change the profile just a little bit, not that much, because we're not gonna push them down. What we're gonna do is we're gonna use a lot of glue on here. Be careful with how much glue you use, because some of the eyes will discolor once they sit and the glue dries. I found that these eyes right here, they're the clear cure glue eyes. They're the 8 millimeters. These don't discolor if you put a lot of glue on them, but some of the other eyes will. So now what we're going to do is we're just going to take these eyes here and we are going to glue this thing. So these are bigger eyes too, because mullet have those big eyes. So I'm going to take some of this glue here and we're just going to start right here. We're going to get that glue going. Kind of push it down in there with this tip. Kind of make a little circle in there and just push down in there. These have that little red patch on them, if you could see it. And I always like to put that down and just turn just a little bit with that pupil pointing back. So we're just going to go ahead and stick that on there for now. Now we're going to go to the other side. Kind of remember where it's at. Same thing on the other side. Put that glue on there. Get it down in there with that tip. If you don't have any of these tips, you should get some. These things are great. Get down into that fly. Kind of move it. Now you can start applying a little pressure to it. You don't want to do too much because it will change the profile if you squeeze those down. Go ahead and just squeeze it. I haven't had these eyes fall off on me yet. Fish, you know, will take them off once in a while, but with all that glue in there, they pretty much stay on. So now we're just going to go back and just do a little more trimming with those eyes on. It looks bulky, but you took a lot of that weight off of it when you trimmed it. So this thing does look great in the water. Like I said, you might have to, when you fish it, you might have to get it wet. But here it is. That's a finished product right there. You can see the profile that it has. It's got a great profile. Looks good. So yeah, that's mullet. Any questions, go ahead and leave it in the comment section. Subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.